my little friend. How are you doing today? Excellent, excellent. So, would you mind if I draw on your face today, please? I've got a yearning, I've got an urge to draw on somebody's face, and I think that your face is actually the perfect face to be drawn on. When I look at your face, I think to myself, God damn, I want to draw all over their face. You know what I'm saying? You got one of those faces. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Very relatable. My thought patterns, very relatable indeed. Okay, so I think if you just stay nice and still for me, please, I will begin drawing on you. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yes, that's okay. Excellent. Thank you so much for being so compliant and for helping me to fulfill my urges. Okay, let me just grab my little pencil. I've got a lovely range of pencils here. Lots of different colours. Let's see, what colour shall we go with first? What about this lovely yellow colour? Lovely yellow colour. Look how wonderful and yellow it is. Truly quite magnificently yellow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. You know, this is the third time now that I've experimented with drawing on people's faces. And I have to admit, it's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Because I've seen other people do drawing on your face. You know what I'm saying? I've seen other people do this, and theirs always comes out better than mine. It seems so simple when they do it, but theirs comes out perfect. And every time mine comes out like ass. For some reason, I can't quite perfect the formula. You see, obviously, you can't actually draw directly on your face. No. That would be crazy. That would be ludicrous. That would damage your face, your delicate little face there. Quite an expensive face as well. For me anyway. So you have to put something over the top of your face to protect it. So the first time I put something on your face, I put the lid of my lunchbox on your face. And that's a nice plastic lid, and it makes perfect sounds. The thickness of the plastic, the specific material of the plastic is perfect, absolutely perfect for making lovely little drawing sounds. And also the edges of the plastic lunchbox lid, it has texture, sort of like this. But better. In terms of sound quality and the sounds that it produces, the plastic lunchbox lid is the ultimate undefeated object so far. However, it's very thick and it's very opaque. It's like difficult to see through. So the visuals look terrible, in my opinion. That's the first drawing on your face attempt that I did quite a few months ago now, probably by the time this goes up into the sky. You know what I'm saying? But then I tried a different tactic. I wanted to focus on getting the visuals as perfect as possible. I used glass. What would you call it? You put food in it and you cook it in the oven. Like a glass baking tray, bowl, dish, thingy-majiggy. So I put that over your face, and that obviously created perfect visuals. Because the thing about glass is it's see-through. Glass is see-through. And it's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. So the visuals were impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. When I had the glass over your face. But then the sound was ass. Because glass is not a nice material for dragging a pencil across or even tapping. Glass is a little bit harsh. The sounds are harsh, which is the opposite of what we want, isn't that correct? We want relaxing sounds. Yes. So today I'm trying a third different object to protect your face. This time it's a plastic salsa tub. Obviously it's nice and clean now. No salsa on there, is there? Can you see any salsa? No salsa on there. Nice and clean. Now this is plastic, but it's a different kind of plastic to the plastic lunchbox lid that I first used. This is much clearer and more see-through, as you can probably see. It's almost impeccable. It's not quite as crystal clear as the glass. Of course not, but it's pretty close. It's quite good. I would even go so far as to say it's good enough. But now the sounds, they're also mediocre. Look, I can do this. It's quite nice. But only on a few little areas. The majority is just smooth, like that. Which doesn't sound good, does it? Maybe it looks good, but it doesn't sound good. Let me move my ugly face out of the way so the camera will focus on the pencil for a minute. Hello, camera. Yes. Okay. That's a good visual, isn't it? See? Look, visually quite nice. Audially. Big crap. Can't hear anything, can you? When I did the glass, I added sounds over the top, a little bit of a layered sound effect, a little bit of editing, which I think was fairly decent. However, I can't get the sounds to perfectly match the visuals. It's a struggle. I can get them like 80% there, right? And that's good enough mostly. Especially because most of you bozos don't even watch the full video. And some of you bozos just have it on in the background to relax to without paying 100% attention to it. How dare you? How flippin' dare you? I never do that. I never put a little ASMR video on in the background but don't actually watch it and just chill out like a mother flipper to it. No, I would never do such a thing. But what I'm saying is, it's difficult for me to perfect this type of video, this drawing on your face type of video. And I'm probably going to try different experiments time and time again until I get it right, until I you've seen them most likely. Squeaky floorboard, sorry. You've seen them most likely with their perfect videos, their perfect visuals, and their perfect audio. How do they do it? How do they do it? I don't know. I guess that's what separates me, the little small fry shrimp, from the big fish, man. The big fish. I'm just a little fish in a big ocean, man. Just a little fish in a big ocean. These megalodons out there with their perfect videos, perfect visuals, perfect audio. How do they do it? How do they do it? Maybe if I wasn't totally socially inept, I would just ask them. However, that seems rude. Does that seem rude? To me, that seems rude. Going up to someone and be like, hey, tell me the secrets of your craft so that I can steal them and utilize them for myself. That seems rude to me. Can you see the pencil? Or not? Yes, look at the pencil. Look at it. Look how absolutely beautiful it is. You can see the ridges of the wood. The ridges of the wood. And then it focuses on my face again. Got a tendency to focus on faces, this camera. I guess everybody does. I guess that's human. Tendency to focus on faces. Let me get a different colour. Bored of yellow now. I'm bored. Let's see. What about red? What about red? Oh my goodness me, you can kind of see the absolute mess I'm making on your face, can't you? What if I use my big fat finger to clean your face? There we go, that looks quite good, doesn't it? See, that's why you can't draw directly on your face. You must have a protective layer. Otherwise I'll just totally F up your precious, expensive little face. That would not be good. That would not be good, would it? No. No, 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 no. Okay, red this time. See, can you see my little red pencil? My little red pencil. Let's go. What do you think about that audio? That's not terrible, is it? Ideally, what I'm looking for is something with perfect, almost perfect clear see-throughness here for the center of your face, and then a little bit of texture, plastic texture in the corners to make lovely little sounds on. This is almost perfect, almost. It's so close to being perfect. Maybe it is good enough. Maybe, but it's not quite. It's not quite there. Maybe I will have to construct something myself out of rubbish. I've been utilizing rubbish more recently in my videos because I'm poor and I'm a little rodent, a little rat creature that likes to go around in the garbage and the junk and find things that can be used for other purposes. I think it's fun. I think it's fun and challenging. You see a salsa tub to be thrown away into the recycling. I see a protective tool to be placed on your face so that I can draw on you. You see it's challenging to use your little brain, my little brain anyway. It's challenging for they simply produce ungodly amounts of bad emissions and rubbish for the environment. And then you compare the efforts of, for example, my country, the United Kingdom. Our impact on the world is completely negligible when compared to the impact of China and India and other such countries. And they simply don't give an F. They simply don't give an F. Perhaps they can't afford to give an F because they have to try and sustain their population of billions of people. I don't know. Very difficult question, isn't it? This is getting into the realm of geopolitics. I can barely even manage my own life, the life of one human being. Just one human being. Imagine trying to organize and manage billions of human beings, billions of them. Very difficult indeed. That's probably why China has gone down the dictatorial communist route. What the hell do I know though? Almost nothing. Like I said, I have small brain. Let me get another colour. Bored of red now. Yes, I do believe it is time for green. What does that say? Made in Germany. Is that right? Where is it? Made in Germany. How excellent. How excellent indeed. Now stay still. I haven't finished. Does it look like I finished? No. Okay. Stay still. Got some more colouring to do. So what do you think? I need your opinion. Your opinion, please. I need to know what's inside that brain of yours. What is inside that brain of yours? I need you to compare this video to the last two drawing videos that I've done. Just watch 30 seconds of each one and tell me which one you think is the best in terms of drawing on you. This one's pretty good, I think. It's a mixture of decent visuals. You can see me. Hello. And decent sound. That sound is nice. But that's the best area. The only real area I can produce that sound. Up here a little bit. Down here a little bit. Down here a little bit. And even a tiny bit in the center. Here. But not so much there. This is the best one. I just need to find the perfect piece of rubbish to put on your face, don't I? To use the perfect piece of rubbish. I hope you don't mind some garbage on your face. Some garbage. I don't think you'll mind. I washed it. It's okay. With water. I used water and a sponge. So it's nice and clean. So there's no need to be concerned. There's no germs on here. There's no bacteria. Look. I'm checking right now. Is there bacteria there? No, there's not. Zero bacteria. that's nice. Hang on. I've just discovered new technology. I bet that sounds quite good. Visually quite nice too. Oh goodness me. The salsa tub might be supreme. Might be supreme. We'll see, won't we? We'll see in the editing laboratory. The editing laboratory. I just mean my laptop. There is no laboratory really. It's just me in my bedroom. I like to pretend that there's a laboratory though. I like to pretend that I'm like a little scientist or something. I like to play pretend. To roleplay. To escape the mundane nature of everyday life. It's mundane. It loses its magical appeal. I'm 32 years old now. I've been on this planet 32 years. I've done a lot of things. And most things now, I realise, they bore me. So I just do the few things that I love to do over and over again. Making videos is one of those things. Making videos for you is one of those things that I enjoy. Because it's nice and fun and creative. There's a little element where I get to act and pretend to be somebody else. I get to utilize my little brain to try and make interesting and new creative ways to make you feel ASMR. And I like the editing too. I bet most people don't like the editing, but I like it because it's like a gentle meditative process. It's very easy, a little bit time consuming, perhaps a little boring. I don't find it boring though, I find it relaxing. And also, when I step back at the end and I see the little finished product there, the little video, I feel a little sense of accomplishment, and a little sense of productivity, and that makes me feel good. That makes me feel quite good. Of course, it's pretty much, it's not real, you know what I mean? It's not real. I've just made a little video. Best case scenario, someone enjoys it, relaxes a bit, maybe they laugh a little bit, because sometimes I say funny things or do funny things, because I'm a bit peculiar. But I mean, that's good, isn't it? Making people relax and laugh, that's worth something, isn't it, surely? Even in the grand scheme of things, that's worth something. It's a positive thing anyway, isn't it? Don't you think so? Don't you think it's positive? I think it's relatively good. default setup. It takes a lot longer, a good 10 minutes or so, which is annoying because you really don't know when you're going to have the opportunity to film in this location where I live, because there's so much noise all the time, as was artfully demonstrated by that car outside just then. So sometimes the opportunity strikes. It strikes, the opportunity strikes, and I must take it immediately. And it may be that I only have 10 to 20 minutes. So if it takes me 10 minutes to set up, there's barely any time left to film now, is it? No. So we go with the slightly less professional setup where I'm just inches away from the camera and you're on the floor looking up at me, looking up at my ceiling. You can't really see it actually with the salsa bowl on your face today, can you? It's actually quite nice. I think if you set up the light very close as well, hello, then it sort of blurs out the background as well. So it's almost like it doesn't even really matter, does it? Doesn't even really bloody matter, does it? All that matters is whether or not it's an enjoyable video, nice and relaxing, isn't it? That's what I think. Anyway, I've got a feeling that this video is far too long now. Far too long. So we must wrap it up, mustn't we? Yes, we must. Yes, we must. Yes, we must. We must wrap it up. So, I finished drawing on your face. As you can see, absolutely fantastic, beautiful work of art here. You can see it better later when you look in the mirror. Okay, then you can fully appreciate it. But yes, I believe I finished. I finished with you today. So thank you so much for sitting so patiently, for being an excellent model and canvas. An excellent canvas for me to draw on. And thank you for allowing me to create my art on you. To create my art. Very good. Very good indeed. Allowing me to express myself. Yes, marvellous. I feel much better now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go now. And I hope you have a wonderful night, a great sleep, and I hope you have a marvellous day tomorrow as well. Excellent. I'm going to bestow magical good luck on you now. There it goes. There it goes. Sprinkling the good luck on you. See, sprinkling it on. So now you can go away tomorrow with the good luck, and you can have an excellent day, can't you? Marvellous day.